Hey, Grandpa here. Well, we're doing a self-shoot today, and we're at the house in Ocoee. Going to be doing a self-shoot today. I've made something new, and I want you all to see it. So, figured I'd set up this morning. I got everything all set up, and you'll notice that Grandpa's not wearing the yellow vest today. Okay, doing something a little different. My wife bought me suspenders because she thinks I look good in them, so I'm wearing them for her. Debbie, this one's for you. One of my YouTube shoots you're going to have to watch because I look good in my suspenders. This is from my wife, Debbie. Thanks, hon. She got me 2 pair at JCPenney's. They were having a sale this past weekend. Buy one, get one 50% off. So I got 2 nice sets of suspenders for like 29 bucks. She got an additional 15% off. And anyway, what I want to show you now, we're going to have to, Grandpa's going to be going off camera because I'm going to be taking my Kodak Play Sport and I'm going to be moving it around, showing you a few things. And I'll be explaining everything like Grandpa does. He's always talking. So I hope you enjoy this. This is one of my latest little designs, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let's take a look at it. Alrighty, now what we got here is a device. This is made out of, right here, you will see this is styrofoam. And then this, the black matting, is made out of a rug. And you will notice that if I get close, you can see the texture in the rug. And it got it set up with one of my pumps down here. Okay, that's a pool pump, 660 gallons per hour pool pump. And got it set up to an aquarium that I found in the garbage. Yeah, this is an aquarium, and makes a nice tank. The water comes out of this tube right here, goes down, and the thing is with these old pool pumps, you have to have the water above the pump, okay? So it's sucking it in, and it pumps it out through this line, and it's going up here where I've made an adapter, old piece of drain pipe, put it into a piece of laundry hose. Laundry hose goes down here. I've got a shut-off. You can see the shut-off right there. And then it plumbs up, piece of 1/2-inch PVC pipe. And here's where I've got my water set up to run. Alright. And the way this works, I'm going to show you right now. But first I want to show you that rug that I got in the base here. Let me go, and I'm going to go get a piece, and I'll show it to you, alright? Just hold on. Okay, now here's another piece. This is that mat I wanted to show you. You see how it lays in here? Let's hold it up to the fluorescent light. I don't want to get too much glare on it. Now that's the texture that I have on this piece of mat. You can see it right there. There's the texture. Very much like a creek. And that came off of an old mat. You've probably seen them in the front of convenience stores. When you walk in, I've got like a 5x6 mat. And you can see it once again. There's the texture. And that's what I've got laying in the bottom of my box here. Alright. Now, I've got something, little contraption here. I got my scales. Alright. And I've got this black sand. I got this from vacation. This is a 32-ounce jar for Miracle Whip. Okay, wide mouth jar. I like those they're easy to fill. And this is black sand that I harvested off the beach. And I'm going to show you what I used to harvest this sand. Let me go over here into this part of the I use these little scrapers, okay? And what I used at the beach was actually, what worked really good was this little shovel. Yeah, little toy shovel. And I found it at the beach, but you can scrape off an 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch real nice right across the top. And it really does a nice job getting up that sand. All right? So we're going to set that down. Now, I'm going back to my black sand. And I've got a scales here. Like I said, this is a 32-ounce jar. But we're going to let it go. And we're right at 6 pounds. That's 6 pounds of black sand. All right. Now what we're going to do with this jar, going to set it down over here. Now I've got some more that I pulled out of the beach right here in this bucket. All right. Right here in this bucket, we've got some material that I pulled out of the beach. Now there's a lot of blonde sand in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a scoop. Now the stuff that's in the jar, I ran and I panned out, and then I just saved my black sand. But this is how the device works. We take this and we're going to put this right in here. And you can see how the black sand how it's washing through, and it washes through real slow. I've got just a fine stream of water. Now when that blonde sand hits that mat, you can really see the texture a lot better, can't you? And it's just washing away. Washes into a catch pan here. Okay, and it goes into another pan. This catches the black sand, so I can run it again. And then it drains into my aquarium. Got some fake plants. They came with it when I got it out of the garbage. So, that's my whole deal there. I think just shows you what you can make. Let me run another scoop of that there. I'm going to get this all working through here. And again, you can see it. You can see the blonde sand washes off real quick. And what's left is the black sands. And granted, we're not going to be able to tell if we pick up any heavies until I clean that mat out. But you can see how it's washing off the blonde sand really nice. And it's just leaving anything that's heavy. And I'm not going to doctor it up and put some stuff in here. And you can tell the way the black sand goes down last that it's doing a nice job. And then, like I said, I made that. It's about 30 inches long. Just kind of scan over it again so you can see what we used. All stuff. I picked up that pump, by the way, at the flea market a couple years ago for $2. And they're really cheap when you go to the flea market because people are getting rid of those above ground pools. So you can pick up those pumps, and it does a pretty nice job. The more you restrict it, the slower the water flow, but it works good for my device right here. Got a nice flow of water. Maybe one more. Kind of wash out the header there. And of course, always make sure that your equipment's level. Put a level on this and she's all set to go. Yeah, and this black sand that I got here, what I've got in the jar, once again I'll show you, what I've got in this jar here, that came from Palm Coast, Florida. That's south of St. Augustine, about 30 miles, about 40 miles north of Daytona. And I figured, what have I got to lose? I did a lot of metal detecting, and early in the morning, before the crowds got out there, I went on the beach like Tom Massey does, and scraped off. You can see where the water carries up onto the beach, and it drops a heavy layer, and there's a lot of black sand laying there. So I figured I would take it and see what I can do. And once again, this is just a piece of styrofoam. There's a packing material. And I cut a little groove underneath there. Cut the mat to fit. And I guess what, folks? Aside from a few plumbing parts, I haven't got more than $2 or $3 in that thing. I think it's a pretty nice rig. I hope you all enjoy this. It's not going to be one of my longest, but kind of getting ready to take a little trip in the near future. Going to be going up to North Georgia. You can probably see where I've got things loaded up, ready to go. I got my Tom and Perry sluice. And I've got totes here loaded up, all set to go. Crevice sucker laying on the ground here. Going to take him along. There's the rest of my processing area. Here's some more. Yep, there's Grandpa's vest. All set to go. And did a little bit of work on it. So it's looking really nice for the future shoots for you guys. Letters got bleached out, and I got my backpack here. Crevice and tools. And maybe you want to see this. That's my light for when I do my shoots, so I can get the right kind of lighting and stuff. Thought you guys might like that. It's a little bit of Grandpa kind of playing around. And I guess that's about it. Oh, here's something I got to show you. Today's Tuesday, garbage day. Look what I got. Let me show you. Let's get it out in the light. A bucket of bilge tube, bilge hose. $2.79 a foot. About 15 feet there. Hard telling where I'll use it, but that's the thing with Grandpa. Always get it out of the garbage. Don't pay much for it. But hope you all like this. And one more thing I figured I'd show you. Let's go over here. Let's hook up my other pump. Here's some of my material from Christen's. Alright. There's my bag of material from Christen's. Just let me get a little bit more light on the subject over here. Alrighty. Let's keep this baby closed up. Keep a wire on it. If dogs or cats knock it over, we don't want this stuff going all over the ground. Now, there's my battery. So we'll hook up that. There's a negative. Got her set up. Now I'm going to show you what I do here. I know I did a little bit there on another shoot, but I thought you might like this one. I got a laundry scoop. Works good. This is my classifier. Got that from the office supply place. And what Grandpa does, he goes and he puts the sand in there. This is sand from Christen's Gold Mine. Wash my hands off. And this is made from some the hose here, laundry hose. A little bit of stuff I got from the hospital. And I'm going to just run the water through here. Kind of wash it through. You can see the material comes out. I got a little bit of a baffle here. And it goes under my magnet. We'll let that take a little time. It goes under my magnet here. And it comes through the riffles that I got made. Down through the box. And down into my recirculating tub. I thought you might like to see how this works. This classifies it down pretty good. And holes are maybe 1/8 of an inch at the most. And this stuff is crushed material from Christen's Gold Mine. I buy it in 5-gallon bags. That's the way they do it. They advertise a 5-gallon bucket, but it's in a 5-gallon plastic bag. And I rinse it out. Wash it out real good. Alright. And then we're going to take this over where I take it. Well, you can see this is the stuff that I'm going to go through later. It cleans it up pretty good. And we'll set her back in the sluice. Put this little thing in its place. That keeps my hose from running around where it's not supposed to. So we got the sluice here working. Run a little material in it. And the old green bowl. This is Grandpa's play place. We're going to go back over here. And here's where we all started today. I hope you appreciate it. Might have been a little bit boring. Didn't have a lot of planning involved in this one. But I think you guys well, I'm well intended. So we're just going to finish this up. Okay, not everything is perfect. Hope you had a good time. And we'll get this loaded up. Y'all take care. God bless you. This is Grandpa. Next ones you see should be in the creek. God bless.